interception, you got to go put out the fire. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I threw that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I knew what I was looking at.
Jackson. Fine time to his left. He finds his man Johnson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All good, bro.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick.
I thought I could hit you.
That's 3rd down now. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And Jackson throwing once more. Being chased out left. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Thomas. In the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
I didn't think I was getting in the end zone. I ain't even going to lie to you, but I was a little worried.
This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
I was trying to pick. I was trying to get freaking Dion back there to pick it because I knew if I had Dion back there, I had a chance of taking it to the house.
And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
He said, boom. Sit down, son. He said, I'm a receiver, but I still can lay the wood, son.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
You crashed, and I crashed right behind you with Urlacher, so he wasn't going anywhere.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Yeah, you crashed with Urlacher, I crashed with Tillman.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Vick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. Past the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
We're not going to be able to run man against them, at least not press.
What a big-time play there. 56 yards.
I think you can run man, you just can't run press.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Mostert. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
He spun me out of my shoes. Son of a
15
biscuit.
yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, I couldn't get my block with him.
Past the 20
I went to go get my block. You know what he did? Look, I went to grab him to get my block, and he ran the other way. Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, I get it, but god dang, bruh.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Right back to him on first down. Slipped one tackle, but no
I
more.
slipped it, but I couldn't do anything with it.
The line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
You good, bro?
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Good, bro.
Aaron Donald with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations.
You got to go pick it up.
Another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Yeah,
just a little short, though, with that marker. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've
got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Michael Vick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player,
punk bitch.
Disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Throwing, Vick steps away. He's going to run, but he's got a long... And I think
that ball,
might have
baby.
been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
4th and 25 on his own 4, Jimmy.
Incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
I'll take that. Uh-oh, your pizza's ready.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh my
Move
God,
the
how
ball at
did he
least a
not
few
fumble
times
that,
on offense,
bud?
get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Here's Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll make this a 7-point game. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson steps away to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The Cowboys on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. 81 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer 3rd of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. On 2nd and goal, Vick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you too.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
and this is going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. And a guy that knows a thing or two about making tackles behind the line of scrimmage, Kevin Green, at it again.
How about the ferociousness that he played with? And you remember that long flowing hair that came out of the helmet? Almost like a lion's mane for him, right? Try to keep a lion away from what a lion wants to get. That was Kevin Green, trying to block him when he was trying to accumulate quarterbacks and guys with the football.
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kevin Green able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Vic to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. They can't hang with us. Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Vic. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Vic. And the catch made by Johnson. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Complete to Calvin Johnson. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Vic now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Now Michael Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown!